Welcome to Haro, Iloilo City, Philippines, the mestizo town of Iloilo City. Haro, formerly the Haro District, is one of the 7 districts of Iloilo City, in the province of Iloilo, on the island of Panay in the Philippines, Western Visayas region. Jaro is regarded as Iloilo's mestizo town because of the large number of important Spanish Filipino and old rich affluent Ilonggo families who settled here. Jaro is one of the 7 districts of Iloilo City, in the Philippines province of Iloilo. Its original name was Salog or Saro. It has been one of the more economically advanced areas of Iloilo City even during the Spanish colonial period, and probably the richest town of the entire colony. Due to its port along the navigable river that passed through the town, historical relics indicate that the town previously conducted trade with China and Siam, Thailand. During the Spanish reign of the Philippines, it was also center of religious and economic authorities in the Visayas. Jaro was established as a city in 1886, but in the early 20th century, it was absorbed by the city of Iloilo, along with the adjacent town of Nolo, Mandurriao, La Paz, and Arevalo, when all the economic activity were relocated to the port of Iloilo. Haro District, located between Dungon Creek and the Haro River, embodies the ideal concept for developing communities during the time period. A site between 2 rivers, with a church and a plaza in the middle, and affluent families dwellings in the surrounding area. The Haro Metropolitan Cathedral, also known as the Parish of Our Lady of Candles, is the headquarters of the Archdiocese of Jaro and the home of miraculous statue of Virgin Mary that was canonically crowned by the late Pope John Paul II during his visit in 1982. The image is the country's only religious icon to be personally crowned by a pope. In the Philippines, Jaro's celebration of the Feast of Nuestra Señora de la Candelaria, Our Lady of Candles, on a February 2 is well known. The fiesta includes pageantry, including a festa queen from one of the town's most notable families, as well as cockfighting in the IloIlo Coliseum, where cockfighting fans from all over the Philippines gather. The Feast of Nuestra Señora de la Candelaria de Jaro is celebrated every February 2nd of the year. The Feast of Nuestra Señora de la Candelaria de Jaro, also known as Our Lady of Candles and formerly as Nuestra Señora de la Purificación y la Candelaria, is the Marian title and the image venerated by the Filipino Catholic. The Feast of Candelaria, held every February 2nd, is one of the largest Roman Catholic feasts dedicated to Marian devotion in the Philippines. The Candelaria of Jaro's image was found in 1587, the year when the town of Jaro was established as a parish. The district is known for its vast number of buildings from the 19th century. Jaro is also the hometown of Graciano Lopez Jaina, who founded the Ilustrados, a group of Filipino students studying in Spain alongside with Jose Rizal. The historic Jaro Cathedral and the Palacio. The Archbishop's residence are located on the opposite side of the main plaza. Graciano Lopez y Jaina was a Filipino journalist, orator, reformer, and a national hero best known for his newspaper La Solidaridad. Lopez Jaina, together with Marcelo H. del Pilar and Jose Rizal, are considered the trio of the Filipino propagandists by the Philippine history. Graciano Lopez Jaina, a Filipino expatriate journalist, launched the newspaper La Solidaridad in Barcelona in 1888. Throughout its existence, La Solidaridad advocates for religious and political changes in the Philippines, and it functions as the voice of the propaganda movement. The Hara Cathedral is the first and only cathedral in Panay built in 1864. Patriot and orator Cristiano Lopez Haina was here in December 20, 1856. A high point in the history of the cathedral was the visit of Blessed Pope John Paul II, who conducted the Mass on February 21, 1981. Every Catholic church is required to have a belfry, campanario or bell tower. It's a home to the bells, which ring out the hours, calls people to Mass, and proclaim major events. Belfry also acts as a lookout against invaders during the Spanish period. The Jaro Belfry, erected in 1744, was one such example. It was a 3-story, 29-meter high structure made of bricks and limestones. A significant earthquake struck the campanario on July 17, 1787, severely damaging it. Reconstruction started in 1833 under the supervision of Father Jesse Alvarez, an Augustinian priest. One of Iloilo City's most stunning historical residences is the Lizares Mansion. It was built in 1937 by Don Emiliano Lizares, a Jaro sugar magnate, and bears witness to Iloilo's growing sugar business at the time. The Lizares complex, including the place, was sold to the Dominicans in 1962, and the Angelicum School, IloIlo, was founded in 1978. The home currently serves as the chapel for the school. Thousands of Christmas lights decorate every inch of the Lizares Mansion's front every December, making it an even more awe-inspiring sight. The Lopez Heritage House, or the Mansion de Lopez, is a national heritage house built in 1928 located at Jaro, Iloilo, by an Ilonggo statesman, Don Vicente Lopez, and his wife, Doña Elena Ofelenia. The mansion was named after the couple's eldest daughter, Nelly Lopez y Ofelenia. The Lopez clan owns Nelly's Garden, which is well-known attraction in the Jaro, Iloilo City. Nelly's Garden is a lovely groomed lawn with a big Art Deco style American colonial heritage mansion in the background. Its facades makes this clear. It's intended to depict the lavish lifestyle of Ilonggo's wealthiest family during the American colonial period in the Philippines. The mansion is built to seem as intimidating from the exterior as it does from the interior, with ornately carved columns and pilasters. Jaro Plaza, presently known as Graciano Lopez Haina Park, is the center of activity in Jaro, Iloilo City's most wealthiest area. Jaro used to be a city even in the late 1800s. Separates from the city of Iloilo City. Jaro was the site of sugar barons' grand mansions, as well as vibrant commercial and industrial activities. Even though today's Jaro Plaza isn't as spectacular as it once was, it's still a fun location to visit because of its historical significance in the other sites around, including the Jaro Cathedral, Jaro Belfry, Old Mansions, and Old Jaro City Hall, and the Archbishop's Place. These are the things you can visit in Jaro, Iloilo City. Jaro also has the best restaurants in the malls to feast and shop. Street foods are common in Jaro. You can locate them anywhere in Jaro. The security are high because everywhere you go there is a patrol or a police station.